Assalamu alaikum, welcome to my YouTube channel, Talkabout with Shabnam Riaz, and today we're going to talk about tips for giving a great interview. So as we know, interviews can be very daunting, they can be frightening, they can make you very nervous, and sometimes you think that all those things are going to overpower you. But there are steps. If you take those steps, they should help you and make you feel more confident. So let's start with number one, dress to impress. Okay, and when we say dress to impress, that doesn't mean that, of course, you go out and you buy the most expensive outfit that will, cause a hole in your wallet, and then afterwards you'll spend a whole month or two trying to pay off that. No, it just means be sensible, something that is presentable, something that looks good. Good solid color would be a good idea. Too many prints, too many sort of designs that can sort of take away from the actual look that you want to present. So you want to be clean, clear cut, well-defined, cuts of your outfit and colors, not something too bright, something that makes you look professional. Keep jewelry, if wearing jewelry, keep it to a minimum. You don't want something to overpower, and just look well put together, and so that your interviewers know that you have thought about how you're going to look to them. Be mindful of your body language. Body language is so important. That is the non-verbal communication that you are actually engaging in. The minute that you walk into that room, your interviewers are already sizing you up. They're already thinking, okay, you're making an impression on them. And they are taking cues. And they are taking, they're coming across on your body language. What is it? Are you walking with confidence? Have you got a good posture? Did you come in confidently? Sit down as if you're in control, you know what you're doing. And then when you sit down, you want to keep your back straight, you want to keep your shoulders down, chin maybe a bit up, and maintain eye level. Another important aspect of that in the art of conversation is listening. So you want to be listening very well and carefully to what the other person is saying, so that you don't miss anything important. And you are basically, when you're listening to someone in a conversation, you are giving them respect. You're respecting their opinion, you're respecting the time they're taking to speak, and especially in an interview, you want to reassure them that you are concentrating and focusing on what is being said. Have interesting questions ready. What would that mean? Well, after the interview, after you have answered many, many questions, your interviewers may ask you if you have any questions. That is a time to have some well-researched. You don't have to have too many, just a few questions that seem that you have been thinking about this interview, you've been preparing for it, and you are ready to ask them something intelligent, something that is a bit different. You may want to know something about the organization or the company that you haven't been able to get that information from, or something specific to the job that you're applying to. You may want to know something about that. So do have these things jotted down somewhere, written down, so that when you are there, you don't sort of mumble and stutter and look like you're confused. Do your homework. Oh, this is so important. So many people go in for an interview, and because they've left things till last minute, they may not have thought about reading up about the company or the organization. So do that, know some figures, know what your job specifically entails, the organization that you're working for, when was it started, what does it involve? What are the dynamics behind it? And those are the things that, if you can, if you were asked in an interview, you would know the answers to that. And it's very, very important. And it shows the interviewers that you have come prepared. So preparation is a key, is a must for any good and successful interview. Be punctual. Be punctual. Cannot specify this one enough. One of the worst things you can do at a job interview is turn up late, because that is sending so many wrong signals. That actually shows them there may be a genuine reason. There may be absolutely something that you couldn't avoid. But what happens is, as much as it is humanly possible, you have to make sure that you are catering to all those things that might make you late, so you have advanced time ahead. It's a win-win situation if you get there earlier actually than your time for your interview. And that would be really good, because if you turn up late, what that shows the interviewer is that maybe you don't care, that this is not important to you, that your interview is not a priority. And if you get off on the wrong foot with your interviewer, that's not good. That's not good at all. And not just an interview. Being punctual as a person is saying so much, because if we are going to a meeting, if we are going even to a social gathering, when you are punctual, you are showing other people that you respect their time. You're not keeping them waiting. Something very, very important. Please be punctual. So what that means is get all your papers, get all the things you need, get them ready beforehand, the night before. Make sure everything is there, you're organized, so you won't have any problems the next day. Keep a clear mind and be focused. So, in the confusion of things, because a person does get nervous, you may forget the answers to questions. So, a good thing to do is to make small notes, things that you can easily access, and give yourself a pep talk. Give yourself, one of those one-on-one conversations with yourself when you say to yourself, okay, you deserve this interview and you're going to do a great job, because you have prepared for this, and this is a conversation that you're giving yourself, motivational conversation, and make yourself ready. Be focused, get all that negativity out of the way, all the things that may go wrong or whatever, and that self-talk, the negative self-talk that goes around in a vicious circle. You don't want to do that. Make sure that you are building yourself up, and remember all the successes in life. They may be very small ones that you've had in your journey, but remember those and keep those in your mind at all times when you're going in for your interview. Yes, I'll come back to you. Overcome nervousness. Well, being nervous before an interview is something that is very natural. To some extent, nervous energy is good. It makes you more prepared, but you don't want to let it take over and make you confused. So deal with those nerves. Keep some water with you, maybe, if you feel that a sip of water can help you. Eat something that is good, that will give you energy, but doesn't make you feel too full in the morning for breakfast. Don't go on an empty stomach. Rehearse the things that you think that will come up in the interview, and remember, many times we think that, oh God, this is a disaster and I'm going to do a horrific job and I'm going to get all nervous and I won't be able to speak. It really is all in your mind. It really is. You just have to tell yourself that, no, I am in control. Meditate, say a prayer, tell yourself that you trust yourself, that you will do a good job. Remember, it's about the effort. It's the effort that you're making. You're trying, and you only fail when you stop trying. Remember that. If you are trying, then you are succeeding. We've all had struggles in life. We've all had bad times, you know, bad interviews, maybe a bad experience at work. But you know what the thing is? The thing is to acknowledge your struggles. Acknowledge it. You did something, you made a mistake, something that you wanted to do at work didn't turn out as you had sort of imagined it would. But so what? That's how we learn. We make mistakes. Honor your struggle and respect it. The main thing is you tried. So don't beat yourself up about it. And everything that you do in life is an experience. It's a stepping stone. All our experiences in life, all the things that we have learnt, have come from trying. So if you stay in your comfort zone, as they say, you know, nothing really happens there. You're comfortable, but how are you going to grow? How are you going to get ahead in life? So if you know, those struggles, honor them and respect them as well. So I hope that you found those tips helpful and that they will help you for your next interview. Remember, believe in yourself and don't let anything get you down. Hoping you have a fantastic interview the next time you are there applying for something. Do like and subscribe to the channel and leave some comments regarding any interview tips that you have of your own. Until next time, bye-bye.